Welcome to this presentation on the costs of intercollegiate athletics at Ohio University, co-sponsored by Graduate Student Senate, the local American Association of University Professors, and Future OU, an informal faculty group. I hope you will also attend next week's session, when we will attempt to craft some sort of consensus proposal for the administration. The ongoing activities of Future OU, including this forum, have grown out of my experience with the Difficult Dialogues project. That project, funded by a $100,000 grant from the Ford Foundation, set out to challenge OU undergrads, particularly freshmen, to approach contentious questions about religion, holding to the single foundational belief of universities and all education. People can solve even difficult problems if we approach them with an honest determination to face facts and to tell the truth as best we can understand it about everything, including our most cherished assumptions and traditions. Ohio University's Difficult Dialogues program is sometimes unappetizing medicine that we administer to undergrads to help them recover from the illnesses of ignorance, partisanship, and submission to unworthy authority and ill-considered tradition. But the medicine that is good for the patient is also good for the doctor. OU as an institution must also live up to its single foundational belief. We too must address the difficult problems that confront us with an honest determination to face the facts and to tell the truth as best we can understand it. In the academy, we do not believe that problems are solved by being nice and not rocking the boat. We believe in careful analysis and in applying our best intellectual skills to finding the best and truest answers we can. That is why scientists and scholars argue with one another and challenge one another. That is why it is time for difficult dialogues concerning the cost of intercollegiate athletics at Ohio University. State universities across the nation are in the midst of what appears to be a long-term budgetary crisis, whose immediate cause is reduced state support. But the continuous growth of higher ed budgets during periods of wage stagnation and decline is also a long-standing contributing factor. Consequently, during the current crisis, universities are, or should be, attempting to identify elements in the budget whose contributions to the core educational function no longer justify their costs. The wisest cuts, that is to say, should not merely free up enough money to get an institution through the temporary crisis, but should also contribute to recalibrating the budget and making it sustainable over the long haul. At universities across the country, one area receiving particular scrutiny is intercollegiate athletics, which I will refer to hereafter as ICA. Nationwide, as at OU, ICA in its current form is being challenged not on theoretical grounds, the long-standing tension between academics and athletics, but on economic grounds. Critics argue that the costs of ICA are so massive that they unreasonably burden the institution and unjustly tax students and their parents, who choose an institution of higher learning only to discover in the fine print that they cannot attend classes unless they agree to subsidize what is essentially semi-pro athletics. Or, from a different perspective, the critics argue, the heavy costs of ICA reduce the quality of the educational product that students and their parents pay for. In the next few minutes, I will attempt to provide data that can help us assess criticisms such as these.